Hello guys, Fansonic here, welcome back to a brand new CreepyPasta video. So today we're gonna be reading a story called WKYS-333. This is a TV creepypasta that has been originally posted to the CreepyPasta wiki, but it's been deleted and it's here re-uploaded on the lost episode CreepyPasta wiki. And thankfully it's been recovered because I really want to read this absolute beast of a story. So let's begin. The city of Cartersville, Georgia can have some pretty low budget local television shows, bad quality, really staticky, etc. The living room TV had no cable box, so it had a few channels. When my room was swarmed with beetles, I would decide to sleep in the living room on the couch looking for a channel to illuminate the room or to watch. It was 9:56. I was on the couch awake, swarming through channels like usual, until I discovered a new channel with the number 17B. This was strange to me because I never heard of a B channel before. All I saw was just SMPTE bars on the screen. You know, the color bars that appear on the screen. I decided that it was good cause there is really nothing else to watch on TV anyways. As soon as 10 struck, I was greeted with static and a terribly staticky picture of what looks like a red pupiled eye with WKYS-333 under it, with a very creepy looping music playing. The static flashed and the main screen distorted before it displayed a video of random animals. The same video from the samples folder in Windows 7. It was really creepy and odd for me. After the video ended, the main screen appeared again but red and the music was slower than before. This really scared me. I wanted to turn off the TV so bad, but something in my mind was keeping me from doing it, so I continued to watch the channel. After the few seconds of red creepiness, a video of a Santa Fe train passing. I don't know what that meant. After that, the main screen returned but with no sound. Static came, but longer than the last time. Before it stopped, the music was slowly fading in and the red screen came back, but it began to shine. I was dumbfounded, confused and scared at that point. The TV then just went black for a minute. When the main screen came on, the red bar with text was missing and no music. No TV distortion either. The music came on 16 seconds later and it switched to a disturbing alien-like creature figure saying "No" twice. The sight of it made me sick. What came on next terrified me like never before. A distorted, messed up version of the screaming episode of Candle Cove came on. I tried to look away and was crying my eyes out when the memories came back to me when I was small. The main screen came back on and turned to the red, slowed down screen, but much louder. Finally, the TV station went off the air. I turned the TV off and tried to go to sleep, scared stiff. The next day, I woke up to the TV playing the normal church channel my mom puts on for the consumers. I started up my laptop to see if I can find anything about WKYS-333. I found the Wikipedia page about it. I read the article and the TV channel seemed so fun, playing awesome TV shows for all ages. Until the creator and operator, Winston McCabe, died of cancer. WKYS-333 was shut down after he died. It never went on air again. But I was questioning myself, how did I see it that night? Am I being haunted? I doubted that until I learned that the abandoned building across the street was the WKYS-333 building. I went to go explore it and when I was inside it, it was just a terrible mess. But the equipment was still there. I went to see if it was working, but it was just a shell. No electronics, nothing! I went home and decided to investigate channel 17B for the next few weeks. I'll keep you guys updated in this post and will post videos on my new YouTube channel, but for now, see you later. Update. I have learned that the channel is broadcasted 5 times a night for 6 minutes or more, displaying random content from odd to horrifying. And the channel 17B contains a B because I have an old TV that had B channels which were static, except for 17B. And that was WKYS-333. What a story. Honestly, this creepypasta, I couldn't give it any kind of credit if it wasn't cliched as all hell. Like, first of all, the name WKYS, that doesn't sound really creepy. It sounds more ironic, like a sort of shit post, not a genuine television station that could be defunct. Honestly, you could try so many other ways to make a call sign that could sound creepy, but this is not it. This just sounds like a parody. Second of all, we have the B channels. Now, I don't own an old TV, but my grandparents have an older TV, but it doesn't have B channels. So if somebody has an older TV, can somebody tell me if there are actually B channels, if they really exist? Because if not, then this is just worse. And right after that, this is what sends the story down like a missile. It's the Candle Cove reference. Why did you have to put it in? Why Candle Cove? Why referencing other creepypastas in your creepypasta never works? You could have just simply put I don't know, a scary puppet show or something, but not just straight up call it by name. Because first of all, this is just plagiarism, and second of all, you're just straight up avoiding being creative. And next we have the fact that they missed a lot of details. Like, for example, they said once that there was a red bar that wasn't there, but they didn't mention anything about a red bar or anything. That was just me saying a thing. Maybe you don't find it as distracting as I found it. But anyway, next up we have the cliche of a defunct company that is somehow still alive. Like, this makes no sense. How could a defunct station work? Unless your TV picked up a pirate television station, then it practically has no way of this actually working, unless it's a spooky ass ghost that haunts the television headquarters. And speaking of the headquarters, our final cliche over here is that the building is right next to you. Now, I don't rule out the possibility of this happening. There are people who live right next to television buildings. But honestly, in this case, it just feels really, really unoriginal. Like, he suddenly brings this up, like, oh, actually, the building I was living to, which was abandoned, it was actually the headquarters of the television station. It honestly feels kind of rushed. So when you actually do the research and actually find where the headquarters are, you just go and explore them because you're right next to. And you find the building, you just go explore it because you're right next to it, instead of just traveling so much. It kind of feels like a bit. It feels rushed because you just want to get to the end quicker. But anyway, that was WKYS-333, terrible creepypasta. It could be rewritten, but I don't think the author might ever come back and try to rewrite it and actually make it good, because honestly, the name itself sounds awful. But who knows? Maybe the author of the story could come back and remake it. And if it does end up getting remade, then I would like to read it. But anyway, guys, this was the creepypasta video for today. Tell me in the comments if you like this video and what would you do if you wanted to improve this story. But anyway, I'll see you in my next video. Goodbye.